twisty. So we're here in a different location today, doing a different job on a different manufacturer bike. Come here. Look at the state of this. This is poor bike. Look at the state of that oil, clutch fluid.
Bits in it.
We're going to have a go at doing this clutch fluid change. It's not too bad to do, but it can be a bit of a twat sometimes if it don't bleed on. Eric's complaining of he's got a bit of clutch judder when he sets off. Whether it's that or it's the plates, we don't know. So we're just gonna have a go at doing this. This is pre-ride out this afternoon maintenance. Putting a qualifying lap in later. Right, let's just need to get this on, mate. Really, take this nipple off here. Come on here, cameraman. Pop that nipple off there like that. Look, I think there's an 8mm in there. I used to have an 1199 and added the same thing on mine. I can't remember if it made it better or not, but we'll have a go at this. Is that the right size plate panel? Let me just make sure that's the right size. That's what I think it'll do. The only problem is that span's a bit shit.
I've got a thinner one.
Have you?
Yeah.
8mm?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. What did everyone think to the little onboard we did? Alright, on it. Had a bit of a run down at the end of a sit down, and might have to get your fairing off here. I have to pull this fairing down, I think. We're off to Portugal that way. So yeah, it's all confirmed now, all booked. In October we're going to Portugal, to Porto Mayo, on the Yamaha Experience trip for 3 days with the World Superbike team. Unreal, mate.
Is it Johnny Ray?
Johnny Ray, Locatelli. Eugene Lavitt is there doing coaching, free coaching and that.
What, 40 lads?
I reckon they'll be there. I reckon Chris, the Baron, will be there because he usually goes to that with me. So I might get, you know, with some people. I'm going to try and get Johnny Ray to ride my bike round. I'll give him it, I will. I'll do it.
Give him it.
I'll give him it. Yeah, you're right, that. Get to the edge of that 200 for us. But no, yeah. I'd booked it a bit ago. I put the deposit down, but they'd sent me the confirmation through this morning. So
It's getting real, isn't it?
It's real now. Eric's gonna come along with us. We decided we're gonna vlog it all, aren't we?
I'm gonna vlog the experience.
Hopefully a good one.
That'll be enough, will it?
Yeah, I think so. I wanted to get.
Might have some better cameras by then, mightn't we?
You reckon?
Yeah.
Need to find some money first. Fucking Ducati.
You don't know that ratchet's one way as well?
Yeah. Right. We're on. So. Oh, fuck. Build tighten up. It's alright. Hang on, I might be alright with my hand now anyway, because I've got that.
That thing on. Don't to hold that.
Where's that?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. Use your hands.
Use your strong hand. Right, let go. Let go.
atmosphere's changed.
What?
The atmosphere just got a bit tense. Oh shit.
I realised, oh shit, I can't get a clutch.
It's not something we do every day.
You've got a bit of like reggae. I need to keep an eye on that level, obviously.
So with this, do we need to flush the full system out?
That's what I'm doing.
We just need to keep an eye on the fluid.
Yeah, need to top it up, don't you? Can't let it go dry.
Well, does all that'll need all wiping then first, won't it?
Stay at that.
What?
Stay at that.
Is that what was in it?
Yeah.
Never. Look at that.
All black.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear.
What?
Oh.
What are you smiling at?
It's all moisture, that. Look at all that, and look, you see it all floating on the top.
That's going to stay on.
What?
That nipple.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? We'll do launch. Launch is better now.
Oh, yeah. After the lodge fail. Looks real pale, that one, doesn't it? Is that because it's 5.1?
No, it's because it's clean, mate. I haven't been abused yet. It goes that colour because it's called thermal. I can't remember what it's called now. Thermal. Something it's like keep getting hot and then dirt, and when water gets in it, it starts to boil. It starts to boil itself and go like obviously crap. So. What?
Is this quite a monotonous task?
Just pump, squirting it.
Not
Pump,
as bad-
squirt.
not as bad
She
as
used to
the brake.
used to pump, squirting. Not as bad as the brakes, fucking
No.
hell. Whoa! What do you there, son? Oh, it feels like a racing clutch now. Feels miles better.
You can't tell the difference.
I can make it.
No,
I'm
you
well
can't.
to bike rider now.
No, you can't.
I know exactly what the feel is to set off. A few more times, mate, and I reckon that'll be it.
Nice and clear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Does it feel any different?
I think it does a little bit, to be fair. And that's it, mate. She's running clear now, mate. About to the max. So let's give that a bit more.
We'll have to test it on the stand.
Better.
See if it actually weighs.
Let the clutches out, but now it's fucking moving.
What about spring back?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Have to test it. See what happens. So, well, that's that.
Yeah.
That's that really. We'll go and test it. That's as easy as that. Like I said, you need to change the clutch fluid for them reasons what I've been explaining. Get moisture in it after a long time, and it starts to feel like like when you get air in your brakes. Moisture does the same thing. Instead of it compressing the brake fluid into the clutch, it compresses the water inside in the fluid instead of the fluid compressing, and then it just So yeah, that's
So
that.
it's quite easy.
So yeah, an 8mm spanner, a bit of clear pipe. Luckily, I've got like a bleed kit, so it comes with like a fitting what you can push on the nipple, and you can push a tube on it. It's a pump the clutch a few times, hold it in, crack it off, tighten it up, let it out, watch the fluid, pump it up, hold it in. So, yeah, it's just the same as brake. It's just the same.
It's for those people that think you've got to go main dealer,
yeah,
isn't it?
this is something sort of mean people who like who've got Ducatis or a bike with a master cylinder for a clutch instead of cable. You can do this yourself at home, whereas your dealers will charge you an hour's labour.
A few £100 that'll do, won't it?
That's what I mean, just for changes on fluid.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see you on the road. Are we doing a bit of a
We'll get it all tightened back up and we'll just give it a start and get it through the gears just to make sure it's working.
Yeah.
And then we'll go later.
Yeah.
Beep.
Peace out. Get some proper. So
Oh,
quick shifter and the blipper works alright, so. And it.
job's a good one. Smells. So, today's video is how to scrub some tyres in, I guess. Let's take these off. We'll talk over in a minute the clutch issue that we appear to be having as well. They seem to have like a sticky clutch or something on this model, so we'll go through it in a second. I'll let you know. I'll show you the clutch issue I've mentioned. Stand up. There we go. See the bike. What is going on here? What a fucking joke. Right nightmare at the other garage. Managed to get to Asda. Other garages available, but rang the brother, asked him what PSIs we're having, and he has confirmed. So the video was recorded predominantly for clutch change, fluid change, for people that struggle. I am an amateur mechanic, so not very good, not very competent. So we always ask our kid Sean when he comes around and does it. Yeah, I think it's gone fairly alright. Clutch is working absolutely great. But as you can see now, we've got some new tyres now. So with the new tyres installed, this is how do you safely run new tyres in. So first thing first, like I've said, just done PSI. Check your PSIs are okay. So we've just put 31 in the front and 35 in the rear, but bearing in mind it is 12 degrees. Say that, it's sunny, but yeah, it's got a bit of a chill, so we're going to take it steady. This video is nothing to do with look how fast I can scrub tyres in. The tyres that we've got on, Pirelli Supercorsa V4, so I think this is or I believe this is the most recent Supercorsa that is available. And as I've just mentioned, for those that do follow me on socials, the tyres, the front tyre has had, the last set had some serious cracks in it. I don't know what it is, but I'm in talks with Pirelli at the minute, and the tyre is going to go back to Pirelli for them to do an investigation on, which is, I suppose, pretty good news. Nobody wants cracks like that, regardless of whether it's done a track day, whether it's done a stoppie. No tyre at all, I believe, should be doing that. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's going back. Got a new set of tyres, and bearing in mind the old ones only did 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles, and the price of them, I think it was £414 delivered. So yeah, it's fairly costly. And in all fairness, I don't really know if there's any other tyres available from manufacturers that are sort of good all-rounders, you know, something that you can put your confidence in, a bit of trust in. Yeah, so if there is, put a bit of a comment down below, let me have a look. You know, it's all about engaging, I think, this one, because yeah, we ride bikes, but not everybody knows the details and the ins and outs of this. So, and for anybody that wants to know what the cracks were, if you've had it, please let me know. But I'll put an image right now so you can actually see. Got the Insta. We've got a couple of bikers as well here. On these, the 120/70 to the front, and then a 260 to the rear. So yeah, it can be just having a bit of confidence, going into the corners a little bit quicker, trusting the grip on the tyres. I think that's obviously crucial, is that the tyres are made to do a job. Now, as I've just mentioned, some of us can be quite novice with the thought process. You know, I'm quite fortunate to do a few track days, so we understand the basics, obviously getting them warm, running them, but we're not at the limit of what these bikes can do. So yeah, just going back to running them in. How do you know when they're running? Obviously, if you just build up your speed slowly, get a bit of heat in them, you know, build up confidence, lean over a little further. No, the tyres will let you know when you're pushing a bit too much, so give it a bit of a wobble, and it's at that point you back off a little bit. A few bikers out on these roads as well, which is good. Nice to see. Right, that's it, national speed limit. Back up to it. So corner inside out, obviously. Brake, just depends in, as we call it. Now just hang on a little bit. And just get a well there. It's just about building the confidence, building the speed. We're not track there either. Bikers and how dangerous they are, but I tend to think that, and if you've got different sort of opinions, let me know, but I tend to think that when you're on a bike you've got a lot of awareness going on, you know what's happening, you can see a lot more. 360 view, a little bit of a way. That was it ain't no tea. Think of the children, think of the members of the public. Stop here, go on son, let it go. There we go. So what's it like owning a Ducati V4? Expensive, well, probably not as expensive as I thought it was going to be, but still reasonable cost. Service cost is quite high. aggressive, that's all. It's very aggressive. This has got a lot more brake horsepower, but it's a lot easier to manage. So, is he going to let me by? I don't think he's going to let me by, is he? Move out the way. Yeah, like I said, tyres cost pretty expensive. All the rest of it just sort of typical cost. Oh, I was taking into a 30. Yeah, does well, handles well, goes well, stops well. Yeah, other than that, looks amazing. Gets a lot of attention, this does. I don't really, you do see them about, but not in the areas we're at. No, not in our bike cast. That's, get by this car slowly. Isn't it? So as you can appreciate, we've probably done 10 minutes on these tyres, and we're now in what I would class as a twisty zone. We've got bike riders, so we've got to be very, very careful what we're doing, but we're not going to be pushing it to the absolute limits of the bike, but we'll give it a bit of a lean. Like, she's obviously a bit of shake, I think it's a shake. Obviously leaning over and that, so this is going to go careful. Don't want to, this is the issue what you've got is, so when you're behind a biker, they feel like they're having a dice with you. And in all fairness, that's not what's happening. I don't want to, like, she's obviously thinking, or there, whoever they are, I don't want to be. They're obviously thinking, right, you need to go fast because there's a bike right behind there, but in reality, is the AGV Pista. This camera's frigging terrible, to be honest, like this. I don't know if I need to reposition it, because it's hanging off it for it. It back up. I'm not keen on it on this holder. I've got to put it back to the other fucking pile of shit. Right. Tyres. They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. I'm quite happy. I'm quite comfortable. Because I'm not pushing it by any stretch, no, hanging off a bit, but we're just hanging off a bit, we're not leaning over. Like them videos, them memes, like you see, where the guy's just like that, into a 10-mile-an-hour corner. Oh, there we go, hey, up son. Little cheeky nod to the guys. Don't know who he was. thumbs up must know me. Definitely don't know me, don't know who he is. I'm going to try and get Cadwell Park booked for a week on Monday. That's 14th of April. We're going to try to do the evening on the track bike. Excited, looking forward to it. First one of the year hopefully, just to sort of make the adaptation, as Marcus would say, into the track bike. Unfortunately this one's got Supercorsas on, not slicks, but like I said to you, it don't matter to me. I'm not riding the Supercorsas, they're fantastic tyres. And up, we'll pull back in here, give them a little wave, I'm back in. Third, second. Right, so we're going to overtake this car and we're just over. Give it a wave. Steady here, steady, 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 steady. At that point, look, we're building the confidence. Started off nice and steady, just nice on, but now we're pushing that last little bit just to get the last bit of scrubbing done on these tyres. And we'll get to it and it's like you can feel the front end. For me, that's my limit to say, look, the front's not fully scrubbed in, it's still a bit too cold. We'll go for it now, back off, right, that's my warning, done. So all in all, we're nearly at destination, which is Wizard Sea! But all in all, not bad. Tyres feel like they're scrubbed in. Wivency from Hull is 20 miles ish. Don't know what this guy's doing. Not for making me kangaroo. Yeah, 20 miles or something. Tyres scrubbed in. So if you're a new rider, minimal experience, or if you're reasonable experience and sort of average rider, just take it steady. It's not about, if you can scrub these tyres in the quickest, it's not about going out and thrashing the heart out of it. Just be careful. Build it up, build the heat into the tyre. Like I say, see here, 10 degrees, it's not warm, but you can see what we've just been doing. We built it up to a point, and we're just travelling. Obviously we're doing the speed limit, short of a mile an hour. But yeah, we was travelling. Yeah, building it up, and we're there. I believe that the tyres are scrubbed in. Need to have a look at what the fanny bands are, the old chicken strips, because I can imagine they're quite big. But on these 206s, certainly on the Ducati, feel reasonably hard to get off. But hopefully the next couple of videos you won't be seeing any of them. Bloody hell. Let me go. What a nice guy. Bit of a debrief when I get home, and then
next video. Yeah, boy.